Hello, I'm Dan with FPTV, and I'm here today with Zach from Free Geek. Welcome, Zach.
Hi, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here today. So tell us about what Free Geek does.
Well, Free Geek Arkansas is a place to come to get a little bit of education about technology, to be able to have access to technology, and to be able to build computers and see what's on the inside of electronic gadgets.
So you're building computers, so what do people do there?
People do a variety of things there. So one of the main things that we do is take donations in from the public of old discarded technology that they just don't need for whatever reason anymore. Some of it's good, some of it's bad, and our volunteers go through that, figure out what is usable, what isn't usable, and what's repairable. And whatever we can repair or make use of, we get it back out to other people in the community. Whatever we can't, we go ahead and safely recycle that.
That's wonderful. So it's a community service in that you can just take your e-waste, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So if you've got, an old laptop or an old MP3 player or something, and it's no longer of use to you, working or not, we take that and go ahead and make that available to people if we still can.
Right.
Wherever we can't, we take care of it, make sure it goes to an ecological place.
That's wonderful. And so what else do you guys do besides the e-waste?
Well, we make available computers in our front room. We call that our cafe, and it provides internet access for people looking for work or just to check their email or look on YouTube videos and stuff like that.
So public internet opportunity.
Absolutely, yeah. And we provide internet access to the neighborhood around us as well.
Wow, that's fascinating. So you provide internet access?
Yeah, that's one of our main missions is try to get technology into people's hands.
Very cool. So what age ranges of people use Free Geek?
We've had volunteers as young as 7 be successful. It's usually a gauge of how long they can stay focused on a single task, right? So it can be as young as 5 years old, but they need to be able to do something for about 15 minutes at a stretch.
Okay. And what would they be doing for that 15 minutes?
I imagine they would, for the first time, be seeing what it is that makes their iPad go. We might put them in front of a computer and open it up and just discover what's inside. Talk about things like processors and fans and memories, pieces like that.
So is there something that can be done with those old computers that everyone had? People think, I've got all these old computers, can I chain them together or something? Is there something that you can do?
Absolutely, and we would love to show people how to do more of that stuff. So we use the Linux operating system on all the computers we build. And that provides an opportunity for people to do boundless things with the computers they have. And old computers that you thought really had no life left, you can put Linux on them and find a new use for them. They could become a place to just store your old videos and pictures or to be able to keep backups of precious memories, or they can, sort of become some other new thing that you didn't know you wanted to do, like program robots or be able to surf the web in some other way.
Wow. So how can people get involved with Free Geek?
They can reach out to us on our Facebook page. We're Free Geek Arkansas at Facebook, also through our website, freegeekarkansas.org. Or they can send an email to info@freegeekarkansas.org, and a lot of us that are involved as volunteers go ahead and get that information and are able to respond to them directly. We get a lot of volunteer requests that way, as well as donation requests through that info box.
So the two ways to get involved are to either volunteer to come work on machines, or to just bring your e-waste.
Yeah, just bringing by is enough to get involved. You can see the place that way and find out what happens to your technology once you're done with it. We'd rather that if people come by with anything working or not, rather than put it in the dumpster.
Gotcha. That does make a lot of sense. So is it dangerous to put e-waste in the dumpster?
Absolutely. Most things that are part of our technological age are dangerous by design. They have to use certain types of rare earth metals and processes that are quite caustic to the environment when they leach into groundwater. And of course, in this area, we're really worried about that as this is a watershed. Lots and lots of flooding happens from rivers as a natural course of that. And so if you have a burn pile or something like that where you've been burning electronics or something, it's easy for that to get into the groundwater and become toxic. Mercury and lead are common in older electronics. Newer stuff, not so much mercury. But there are other heavy metals and things that can cause issues if they are to get into our water supply.
Wow, so we definitely want to keep those out of the landfill.
Absolutely, especially monitors. If you see the old televisions or CRT monitors, they really need special care.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you guys doing what you do to keep those out of the landfills and to help people give people opportunities to work with machines. It's a really wonderful thing.
Oh, we think so too. We want to see more and more people come by and just put their hands on the technology and learn the mystery behind what it is that makes their technological life go.
Thanks again for being here today, Zach.
Thanks, Dan.